It is though time has stood still in this small corner of the Kent coast. Either that, or maybe it's just my imagination running a tad wild. I look around and can almost hear air raid sirens from centuries past, warnings for people to find shelter, to run for their lives. You can almost picture them, freezing in place, dropping whatever they were holding and sprinting for safety. Equipment sits abandoned everywhere, scattered across the landscape, the scars of humanity left strewn across the beach. Okay, my imagination is running a little bit wild. I have been watching Fallout on Amazon Prime of late. This though is Dungeness. You'll be relieved to know it's not some post-apocalyptic world out here, but if you're coming out here for the first time, you'll be forgiven for thinking otherwise though. It really is a fascinating part of the Kent coastline out here, with the power station looming up in the background. You could come out here and you could easily be mistaken into thinking that both time and the world have forgotten about its existence, and I can't think of anywhere better to explore with the camera today. However, it does look set to be the sort of photography day that I absolutely hate. Barely a cloud, just got blue sky at the moment, and as the sun continues to rise on what is a cold December day out here this morning, it's going to make the shadows harsher, and it's going to make it harder getting the exposure right for any shots that I come across. Although, talking of the cold December day, you can definitely tell that we're into winter now. I think it is a whopping 1 degree at most out here today. All going to be about wrapping up, being in as many layers as possible when heading out with the camera over the course of the next couple of months. Putting the imagination to one side though, and Dungeness as a coastal part of Kent is probably one of the most remarkable places. I mean, I've only been here a handful of times, but of all the places on the Kent coast, I can't think of anywhere where the coast itself doesn't matter. I'm not here for that aspect. Rather than the coast, it's the interest, it's the subject matter that's lying around here on the beach that I'm most interested in with the camera today. Fishing boats, crates, it's everything lying around, left abandoned. That is the most interesting subject matter to come out here and capture with the camera when you come to Dungeness. Have to admit, it's a little bit of a shame here at Dungeness. There used to be a really popular shot that you could come here as a photographer and grab. It was kind of like the classic shot of the boats, of the heritage here, that you'd come and make sure that if you're going to go away with one shot, it was almost always that one. This is the scene that I wanted to just bring to your attention. First time I came out here many years ago, I wanted to capture this shot. However, it was already too late, sadly. There's a narrow gauge railway running centre of the shot down towards the sea. Over on the right you've got some wreckage, and it's over on the left, which should have been the main subject matter, a now burnt out boat caught up in a fire. I always like to try and get the shot even still when I come out here, but it's going to be difficult today because of course the sun with very little cloud to hide behind is creating these harsh shadows on the scene itself, on the subject itself. As a whole, as a composition, as the burnt out boat, even in a location such as this where it feels as though time stands still, even then nothing lasts forever. So I've been searching, I've been walking around, I've been trying to find one single composition that I can find, I can walk you through. It can be my main image here at Dungeness today. It's not been easy trying to find it, especially as the sun has risen, it's got higher, the shadows have got more harsher as I suspected. But I've got the camera up on the tripod. I think I've got a shot to walk you through, so I'll spin you around and share my thoughts on this one particular shot. So the composition that I found is this. The beach stretching away off towards the sea, which I don't overly care about. The main interest for this image are these two boats, one here right in the foreground, one over towards the left, a little bit more in the background. I've switched over my lens. So far today I've focused on using the 24 to 105mm. I've decided to put the 15 to 30mm on. Go nice and wide. I'm about 16, 17mm at the moment because I've got a third boat and I've got a crate just over to the right of the frame that I wanted to get into focus as well. You never know, I might even put the 24 to 105 back on the front of the lens and just focus on these two boats over here instead. Settings that I'm aiming for, like I say, it's a bright sunny day today. I'm at ISO 320 at the moment. I could go down to 100, I'm on the tripod, but I don't think it matters too much. F8, get everything nice and sharp. I'm at 1/640th of a second, so I've got a really high, really fast shutter speed. Don't even need to be on the tripod if I don't want to be. But for the purpose of walking you through this one shot, sharing this one image with you, why not?